The 7th Guards Mountain Air Assault Division is an elite Guards division of the Russian Airborne Troops. The 7th Guards Airborne Division was formed in September 1948 based on 322nd Guards Rifle Regiment which fought in Eastern Europe in World War II. In October 1948 the division was relocated to Kaunas, Lithuania. During the Cold War period, the division served in the suppression of the Hungarian and Czech revolutions. On August 1993, the division was relocated to Novorossiysk, Russia. It took part in various counterinsurgency operations in the Caucasus region. On 1 December 2006 it was renamed as 7th Guards Mountain Air Assault Division. In 2014 the division's 247th Guards Air Assault Regiment took part in war in Donbass. History. There were two separately formed 7th Guards Airborne Divisions in the Red Army and Soviet Ground Forces, Soviet Airborne Troops. The first division was formed during the Second World War at Ramenskoye in December 1942. It fought at Demyansk, Voronezh, Korsun, on the Dnieper River, and at Targul from Oz and Budapest. It ended the war with 4th Guards Army of the 3rd Ukrainian Front in May 1945. As part of a post-war military reorganization, this division was retitled the 115th Guards Rifle Division in June 1945. The second formation of the 7th Guards Airborne Division was started in September 1948 based on 322nd Guards Rifle Regiment. First formation. The first formation of the division was formed during the Second World War at Ramenskoye in December 1942. It fought at Demyansk, Voronezh, Korsun, on the Dnieper River, and at Targul from Oz and Budapest. On May 8, 1945, the divisional commander, Major General Dmitry Aristarkovich Trichkin, set up his headquarters in the village of Erlauf, Austria, some 60 miles west of Vienna and 50 miles east of Linz. Anxious to meet the Allies, he sent out scouts. At midnight, he met Major General Stanley Erich Reinhardt, commander of the U.S. 65th Infantry Division. For the duration of the presence on the Danube River, both commanders continued to cooperate in an unusually effective manner. 20 years later, Public Affairs Officer Captain John J. Pullen described the first cordial encounter for the National Observer. For the 50th anniversary, Erlauf erected a Soviet-sponsored memorial. It features a local girl linking arms with a gi on her right and a Soviet soldier on her left. To this day, an enlarged photo and a small exhibit mark the spot where this historic encounter took place. A life-size Major General Reinhardt, smiling at General Trichkin as they compare the watches 1 minute past midnight on the 9th of May 1945, the moment the unconditional surrender of Germany became effective. As part of a post-war military reorganization at the end of June 1945, the first formation of the 7th Guards Airborne Division was retitled as the 115th Guards Rifle Division. The 22nd Guards Tank Division was activated on 4 June 1957 in Novomostovsk and Dnipropetrovsk Oblast, from the 115th Guards Rifle Division. Second formation. The baptism of fire of the 2nd Formation Division's predecessor regiment took place in 1945, fighting around Lake Balaton under the 37th Guards Rifle Corps, 9th Guards Army, 3rd Ukrainian Front. On 26 April 1945, the 322nd Guards Rifle Regiment of the 103rd Guards Rifle Division was awarded the Order of Kutuzov of 2nd class for exemplary performance. In commemoration, the division's official day is the 26th of April, by an order of the Defense Minister of the USSR. At the end of the war, the 322nd Guards Rifle Regiment was in the city of Trabant, Czechoslovakia. During the war, the regiment was thanked on 6 occasions by the Stalin, the Supreme Commander. In all, 2,065 of its soldiers, sergeants and officers were decorated for valor and heroism by the Soviet Union. The 7th Guards Airborne Division was established on 15 October 1948 on the basis of the 322nd Guards Air Landing Regiment of the 103rd Guards Airborne Division at Polotsk in the Belarusian military district, becoming part of the 8th Guards Airborne Corps. The division was relocated to the cities of Kaunas and Mariupol, Lithuanian SSR. Personnel from these bases took part in actions against Lithuanian partisans. Units in this premier division of airborne troops have mastered the landing of Antonov An-8, An-12, An-22, and Il-76 aircraft, tested a number of new parachute systems, all generations of BMD, and 2 S-9 Nona artillery systems. In 1956, the division was involved in Operation Whirlwind, the suppression of the Hungarian Revolution. On 3 November 1956, the 108th Parachute Regiment of Airborne Troops landed at the Tokol Air Base in Il-12 and Li-2 planes, capturing and disabling 6 anti-aircraft batteries, then taking up the defense of the facility. On 4 November 1956, the regimental staff, together with fighters from the 119th Parachute Regiment, entered the city of Budapest and took part in street fighting until the city was secured on 7 November. In 1968, the division participated in Operation Danube to suppress the Prague Spring Uprising. The 108th Regiment distinguished itself in the most dangerous and difficult missions, for which about 200 of its personnel received high government awards. On 23 June 1968, troops of the 108th Airborne Regiment were tasked to fly from Kaunas to Ryazan, where they were to demonstrate the vehicle assault landing skills to the Minister of Defense of the USSR, Andrei Greco. The group of 3 and 12 aircraft took off early in the morning, reaching a cruising altitude of 4,000 meters. Approaching the city of Kaluga, a plane carrying the staff of a company and battalion command collided with an Ilyushin Il-14 passenger plane that was at 4,000 meters without clearance, with the loss of all aboard. The division was involved in many major exercises and maneuvers, such as Shield 76, Nemin, West 81, West 84, and Watch 86. In the latter 3 exercises, dropping airborne combat vehicles with crews, and receiving the Minister of Defense of the USSR pennant for courage and military prowess. During West 81, in 1971 and 1972, the division was awarded the Red Banner of the Airborne Troops. On 4 May 1985, for success in military training and in connection with the 40th anniversary of the victory in World War II, the division was awarded the Order of the Red Banner. In 1,989 elements of the division took part in the Black January events in Baku. In 1993 to 1996, personnel from the 108th Regiment served on peacemaking missions in Abkhazia. At some point after 1990, the division was given the Mountain designation. Between January 1995 and April 2004, the 108th Regiment fought in the North Caucasian region, notably in the August 1999 battle for the Donkizia Heights in Dagestan. In August 2014, the division's 247th Guards Air Assault Regiment fought in Battle of Ilovaisk of the war in Donbass. On 14 May 2015, division was awarded with Order of Suvorov. On 6 October 2015, it was reported that the 7th Guards Airborne Division was deployed to Syria in support of Spetsnaz units in the Russian military intervention in the Syrian civil war. Equipment. The regiment's equipment includes the -1 Bermudian dollars, -2 Bermudian dollars and BTR-D vehicles, with the anti-aircraft BTR-ZD and anti-tank BTR-Road robot variants of the BTR-D. The BTR-Road was equipped with the 9-111 bassoon anti-tank rocket systems. Artillery vehicles include the 2S-9 Nona 120mm self-propelled artillery vehicle and the 1-119 reconnaissance and fire control vehicle. Commanders: Guards Major General Dmitry Aristarkovich Drychkin, Guards Major General Gregory Fedosievich Polishuk, Guards Colonel Georgy Golofastov, Guards Major General Alexei Pavlovich Rudikov, Guards Colonel Peter Fedorovich Antipov, Guards Colonel Ivan Makarovich Dudura, Guards Major General Peter Vasilovich Chapligin, Guards Major General Dmitry Grigorovich Shrudayev, Guards Major General Lev Nikolaevich Gorlov, Guards Major General Oleg Fedorovich Kuleshov, Guards Major General Nikolai Vasilovich Kalinin, Guards Major General Vladimir Stepanovich Krev, Guards Major General Vladislav Alexievich Akalov, Guards Colonel Vladislav Alexievich Akalov, Guards Major General Vladimir Mihailovich Toporov, Guards Major General Alexei Alexievich Sigutkin, Guards Major General Valery Frantsovich Ataskevich, Guards Major General Grigory Andreyevich Kalabuhov, Guards Major General Igor Vilovich Solonin, Guards Major General Yuri Mihailovich Kravoshyev, Guards Major General Nikolai Ivanovich Ignatov, Guards Major General Viktor Borisovich Astapov, Guards Colonel Alexander Yurovich Vyaznikov, Major General Valery Solodchuk, Major General Roman Brius. Division units: 108th Guards Cuban Cossack Airborne Order of the Red Star Regiment. For the time the regiment was formed until 1993, the regiment was based in Kaunas, Lithuania. Military Unit 02291. It was afterwards briefly stationed at Maykop. Since June 1994, the regiment has been based in the city of Novorossiysk. Military Unit 42091, 247th Guards Caucasian Cossacks Air Assault Regiment, 1141st Guards Artillery Regiment, 743rd Separate Guards Signal Battalion, 3rd Separate Anti-Aircraft Missile Regiment, 629th Separate Engineer Sapper Battalion, 185th Separate Military Transport Aviation Squadron, 967th Landing Support Company, 162nd Separate Intelligence Battalion, 1681st Separate Materials Support Battalion, 6th Separate Maintenance and Recovery Battalion, 3995th Military Hospital, 286th Courier Station Mail Service. Gallery